Hi guys, so today I'll show you how to create a new material. So first thing we're going to do is load in our Albedo map. So you'll see it always comes in at the incorrect scale, so we're going to adjust the scale of the map. Okay, so now the normal map is automatically generated, so we're going to remove it and load in our own. So now that we've loaded it in, we can see that the normal map is facing the wrong direction as the mortar is pushing beyond the bricks. So you're going to flip the normal, and you can see it's already taken effect. Next we'll be loading in the displacement map, and this will actually change the geometry along the surface. So you'll be able to see it now. There you can see how the bricks look like it's protruding from the surface. Okay, now we'll be looking at colorization. So it can either add a tint or replace the color in the Albedo map, which we'll be able to see here. Gloss controls the sharpness of the reflection. So depending on the finish, you can either blur it or make it like a lot sharper. And then reflection allows you to create a standard reflection between 1 and 0, and after 1 to 2 it can pick up some of the color from the Albedo map. Relief will be able to impact the gloss and will pull data from the normal map. So this is really good for fine-tuning some materials. You can see it closer here. And then position offset, so you'll be able to adjust the position of your material maps to get perfect alignment, and bricks is a good example of how you can't have like half a brick going below your wall, and it adds that extra realism. And the same goes for orientation. When you're aligning on the X, Y, and Z axis, just having that precise material alignment really adds quite a lot of realism, because it's very easy to tell what's a render when you have half a brick sticking past something. Waxiness allows sunlight to bleed through the material. This doesn't work with artificial light, whereas transparency refers to how opaque a material is, so you can see straight through it. Under the Settings tab, Emissivity will allow the material to kind of glow. It doesn't really cast shadows, so you'll need to add additional light in order to cast the shadows. Saturation will control the amount of color in the Albedo map. Put that back at 1. And Specular will show the sort of hot spots of the lighting on the material, so you can see where the light sources are coming as I move that back and forth. And flicker reduction is when you have two overlapping surfaces. And then on the weathering tab, weathering adds the effects of sort of aging, and it has different presets where you're now using the rock preset. It's similar to brick, and you'll be able to see it starts making it look like it was really worn and weathered. It's also good for enhancing seams, like if you have like a line or like a crease in a couch that you need to enhance. Edges will allow you to create this smoothing effect, and remember in CAD, in all CAD programs, corners are 0, 0. So when you add this edging effect, you're really adding quite a lot of realism, because you're rounding off those corners like they would be in real life. Okay, then moving to the foliage tab. So the spread determines the amount of leaves on the overall material. So if you could think about it like as a percentage. leaf size refers obviously to the size of the leaf, and leaf type switches on every number. So 0.1, 0.2 is a different type of leaf, so they're different presets. Spread pattern offset, so this allows you to take the amount of leaves that you have and change the position of it, and it's kind of random, so you can't be too specific with it. Okay, and ground level will allow you to adjust the height of the ground level. In Lumion 11.5, creepers can still only grow from the ground up. And then now that we've created our custom material, we're going to save it. So this gets saved to your, when you click this one, it saves to your material library under custom materials. And then if you want to save the material externally to use in other projects, you can save it out using the floppy disk icon, and you can use the folder to load in a new one. Thanks guys, I hope you found this helpful and informative.